Welcome back to NFL Total Access. We are so geeked up.
So
we got a special guest.
Special guest. And you know what? Let me do this because I don't want you to embarrass me in front of my new friend. Can I get my single, please? Because joining us on Total Access is one of the most popular superstars in the game today. And dare I say, of all time, she became a huge fan favorite in NXT as one of the famed Four Horsewomen. From there, she joined the main roster and became a huggable superstar. She was a role model, and now she is going for the WWE Women's Championship, facing off against her former friend and stalemate from Damage Control, Io Sky. Please welcome to the show. And hey, Bayley. Ooh, I want to know. Will you be my girl? There it is. That's an intro.
Bayley, I got to be honest with you. Normally, I wouldn't let Adam just sort of hijack the show like that, but I got to tell you, he did a great job. Well, you tell me, because you're the pro here. How did he do?
I think you did a great job. I'm gonna talk to my people and see about getting you there to WrestleMania so that maybe you can do that grand entrance like I deserve. That was beautiful.
I'm in. It's about time you would get the deference and respect that you deserve. I have been a huge fan for a long time, so I am thrilled to be here with you. Listen, I'm marking out, and I can't be more thrilled to have you on the show today.
But and by the way,
thank you so much.
He's not lying. The emails over the last 2 days when we knew you were going to be here were absolutely epic. But also, by the way, obviously WrestleMania around the corner. Right. We'll talk about that coming up in just a minute.
Let her talk some ball.
You are a huge football fan, more specifically a huge San Francisco 49ers fan. So I want to dive in on your squad here because you live in a world of heroes and villains, right?
Yeah. Heels. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
So you tell me, why is Brock Purdy, I still can't get over this, why is Brock Purdy so polarizing?
He's just like that guy that you, to me, as an underdog myself, you could see yourself in him, and kids could see themselves in him. And sometimes when we watch these athletes or superstars on TV, it's like, oh man, they just seem so much like a superhero that you can't really relate. But he's somebody that you get to watch from the ground up, and you get to watch grow and make opportunities for himself and take the opportunities that he's given and make it into gold. So, he's just someone like, he just has something very humble about him that you just want to cheer for him too. It's been amazing watching his career.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because that is one of the things that has been a hallmark of your career is, following a same trajectory as Brock there. But I have to ask about this because, you know what, if you stay in the game long enough, you eventually will become the heel. And it feels like the Kansas City Chiefs, a couple of years ago, we were very happy when they knocked off the Patriots. Now we sort of don't like them. Has it come full circle? Has it come complete? Is Patrick Mahomes in his Hollywood Hogan stage? Are they the heels of the NFL right now?
I guess I'm a little biased if I say yes, because that's the Niners are my people. Like, it's very personal to me, but if you look outside of the world, they're going to blame it on everybody else. Patrick Mahomes, they're going to blame it on Taylor Swift. They're going to blame it on Kelsey. They're going to blame it on all kinds of people. So in my eyes, I'm going to say yes, because I ride or die for my people and for my team. So that was a tough loss. I was actually there in person. So that was a hard one to pass. And I don't know if I can forgive the Chiefs.
I don't blame you. And I know you were there with my friend Britt Baker, and you guys were having a great time and all that stuff. But I have to ask you, you were there, like as you said, you were there. What was more shocking to you? Was it this game or was it WrestleMania 30 when The Undertaker lost? What was the most heartbreaking for you?
Oh my gosh. You know what? The Undertaker thing was crazy. I literally just saw like a picture from 10 years ago. We were there. And once that 3 count happened, it wasn't until the actual 21-1 or whatever the record was at that time. Once they added that 1 in there, that's when the whole stadium was like, it was the weirdest feeling. I'm going to have to go with the Taker thing. I know. I'm so sorry, but it was just the weirdest feeling of all time.
It was brutal. Yeah, I was sitting there. I was down ringside, and I saw Josh Roberts. And Josh didn't know if he should go to the ring or not. He was like, is this really supposed to be happening? But anyway, I digress.
No, Bayley, we look, getting ready for this interview, it's abundantly clear your fandom for your San Francisco 49ers squad here.
Yeah.
You know a lot of these players as well. And there are some massive dudes inside that Niners locker room. And because you're a pro yourself, you tell me who's got the highest ceiling on the Niners team that's got the chops to do what you do and be a WWE star?
Oh, well, and this is not a biased thing, but I'm going to have to say Kittle just because I saw what he did at WrestleMania last year. He hopped in there. He got in the mix a little bit. But I think he just has the personality. There's so many things that as a WWE superstar that we obviously are larger than life. We have these characters that we put on all the time. And that dude has it just naturally. Like, he's just himself, and he is such a character, which is why all these sponsors and why he does all these commercials and why he has so many fans. I see his jersey maybe more than anybody when I go to the games. But you know what? We also wouldn't mind a Nick Bosa on the WWE team because his legs in person, if you're there on the field, I watch them warm up for their games, and I'm like, that dude is gigantic.
Oh my gosh, he could come in and do a little Jack Swagger type of thing. Like, it would be really good. But we got WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. One of the great things about WrestleMania over the last couple of years, they've broken it up into 2 nights. Obviously, you going for the championship is one of the highlights of the card. What is it like being a part of that, and what can we expect at WrestleMania 40?
Well, WrestleMania is always so exciting. It's the most special time of the year. That's our Super Bowl. That's how I explain it to people who don't, watch or follow WWE. This is our Super Bowl. And it's always, to me, felt like it's on another planet, even since I was a kid. But this WrestleMania, in particular, WrestleMania 40, this is the hottest WWE has ever been. We have The Rock coming back in. We have everybody. Like, to be a part of this gigantic show, WrestleMania 40, that has been going on for 4 decades is insane. So the fact that I have a marquee match for a championship and a very personal, emotional story that I kind of created for the beginning of Damage Control with Io Sky is a huge honor. I don't take it lightly. And I can't wait to walk out WWE Women's Champion because this is history right here.
Oh, you're coming out. And it's more like the Super Bowl is football's WrestleMania. But still, anyways, thank you so much.
Seriously.
That's what I'm talking about.
Absolute joy having you on the show. And once again, take care of business in Philadelphia. Really appreciate you stopping by with us here on Total Access.
Thank you guys so much for having me.